Hello friends, let's solve question number 9. Two water taps can fill a tank in 9 3/8 hours. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. So here I have put it diagrammatically. So here let us consider this as a tank and these two are the taps, this one with larger diameter and this with smaller diameter. So these two taps can fill the tank in how much time they have given? They have given 9 3/8 hours, correct? So let us put it in the solution. Given total time taken to fill the tank by two taps. How much they have given? They are given 9 3/8 hours. So I am considering it as t. So it is 9 3/8 hours. So it is in the form of common fraction. Let us convert this common fraction into proper fraction. 8 9 is 72. 72 plus 3. 75/8 hours. Clear? So total time taken, I have considered it as t. So I have converted it into proper fraction. After that, what is the condition they have given? The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. So they didn't give the time taken by smaller tap or either time taken by the larger tap. So let us assume let time taken by smaller tap to fill the tank separately. So how I'm considering it as, let us put it as T1 and let us consider it as X. Why am I considering here as X? Because the time taken by the larger diameter tap is compared with the time taken by the smaller diameter tap. Okay. So here let us consider the time taken by the smaller tap as X. Depending upon this, we will come to know the time taken by the larger tap. So for the formula basis, I am considering it here as T1 and the next one as T2. Okay. Let time taken by larger tap to fill tank separately. And let us put it as T and T2. This is T1 and this is T2. I am putting this T1 and T2 values for the formula purpose, and whatever has to be found out, we have to assume it as X. So larger diameter time is depending upon the smaller diameter tap time. So I have considered the smaller diameter tap time as X. So here larger diameter tap is 10 hours less than the smaller diameter tap time. So X minus 10. So the time taken is X minus 10 hours. Okay. So when you see here, they are given the times of the two taps. I mean condition for the times of the two taps. So we have assumed the smaller tap as X hours and the larger tap as X minus 10 hours based on the information given in the question and the total time they have given. See, when you see here, the distance for both the taps to fill the tank is same. Okay, distance and time. So we can frame a formula: speed equals to distance by time. Correct? Speed can be written as distance by time. When you see here, distance is constant. It means for the larger tap and smaller tap, for both the taps the distance remains the same thing. But here time is keeping on changing. Assuming that the speed is constant, we can frame a relationship between speed and time, that speed is inversely proportional to time. Correct? Speed is inversely proportional to time. What does it mean? It means that total time taken will be inversely proportional to the speed. Okay. Here total time taken by the two taps equals to sum of the time taken by the smaller tap and larger tap respectively. So we can frame a formula based on the relationship. What can we write? We can write that 1 by t equals to, assuming, see, I am framing a relationship because the speed speed for the taps to fill the tank equals to speed of the individual taps. So assuming that, so based on this we are framing it here. Speed is not required. They asked us only to find the solution in terms of time. So based on the speed formula we are deriving the formula for the time. So 1 by t equals to 1 by t1 plus 1 by t2. Here 1 by t1 plus 1 by t2. So what is t here? T is 75 by 8 hours. So inverse of t. What is inverse of t? We'll get 8 by 75 equals to 1 by t1. What is t1? 1 by x plus 1 by x minus 10. Correct? Let us take LCM for x and x minus 10. We'll get x into x minus 10. So x minus 10 plus x 8 by 75 equals to 8 by 75 equals to 2x minus 10 by x square minus 10x. 2x minus 10 by x square minus 10x. When you see here, 2 is common, right? So what do? 8 by 75 equals to 2 into x minus 5 by x square minus 10x. See, why am I taking here 2 as common? Because on the left hand side 8 is there and the right hand side you can take maximum of 2 common, so that 2 ones are 2 fours I will get. Okay, let us do cross multiplication. Let us see what do we get. 4x square minus 40x equals to 75x minus 75 into 5. 5 5s are 25, 5 7 are 35 to 37, 375. So let us bring all of them to the left hand side. Let us see what do we get. 4x square minus 40x minus 75x plus 375 equals to 0. 4x square minus 740 plus 75 becomes 115x plus 375 equals to 0. Can you take anything is in common? No, because it is even and remaining 2 are odd. So let us find the factors for 375 into 4. What does it become? So 4 5s are 20, 4 7s are 28, 230, 4 3s are 12, 12 plus 3 15. For 1500 you have to get the factors, which is a bit difficult, so that some of the factors should be equals to 115. It's a bit difficult. So let us find the value of x using the quadratic formula. X equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. This we have learnt in the previous videos, correct? So let us substitute the values in the formula. What do we get? So what is minus b will become 115 plus or minus square root of, what is b square? B is nothing but minus 115 whole square minus 4 into what is a value? A value is 4 and c value is 375. Okay, by 2 into what is a value? A value is 4 again. Let's see what do we get here. So due to lack of place, I am continuing it in the next page. Okay. So continuing, 115 square, what does it become? 115 into 115, what do we get? 5 1 is 5, 5 5 is 25, 5 1 is 5 plus 2 7, 5 1 is 5 into 115 into 115. So what do you get? 5 12, 5 plus 5 10, 10 plus 2 12, 3. So 13225 is the 115 square. So let us put it here. 115 plus or minus square root of 13225 minus 4 4 is 16. 16 into, you can do direct multiplication here. 16 5s are 80. 16 7s are 112 plus 8 120. 16 3s are 48 plus 12. It becomes 60 divided by 2 into 4. It becomes 8. Okay. Is equals to 115 plus or minus square root of, so you can 3 digits, last 3 digits are 0, so last 3 digits will get the same thing. 13 minus 6 it becomes 7. Simple calculations, so you need not take time. So what is square root of 7225? In the previous problem I have explained you a shortcut to do the square root. So 80 into 80, we did it right, 6400. 90 into 90, 8100. So 2 zeros are there, you should add it 2 zeros to the right hand side. 8 square it is 64, 9 square it is 81. Simple. So when you see here 7225 lies in between 6400 and 8100. It means in between 80 and 90. Last digit it will come only in the square of the 5 table. So let us check the probability whether it comes in 85 square or not. 5 5 is a 25, 5 is a 40 plus 2 42, 8 5 is a 40, 8 is a 64 plus 4 68, 5 2 8 4 12, it is 6 plus 1, it is 7 7 to 25. So yes, so the square root of 7 to 25 will be what? 85. So 115 plus or minus 85 by 8. Let us write it as 115 plus 85 by 8. 115 minus 85 by 8. What do we get? 115 plus 85. 5 plus 5 becomes 10. 8 plus 1 9. 9 plus 1 10 it is. So 200 by 8. The other one will be 30 by 8. So 200 by 8, what do we get? 8 2 is a 16. 8 5 is a 40. Again 8 30 by 8 it becomes 8 2 is a 6. 8 3 is a 24 it is. 8 3 is a 24. 3 point. When you divide 30 by 8, 8 3 is a 24, you will get 6.087. 8 7 is 56. 4 again. 8 5 is a 40. So the answer will be 3.75. So you got what? X values. Okay. X, we got the values as 25. What do we assume as X? We assume that the time taken by the smaller tap as X. X is measured in terms of units. So you have in units of hours. So you have to write it as X values as 25 hours and 3.75 hours. So smaller tap value, we got these two. Let us check the larger tap. This is smaller tap time, correct? Smaller tap time. Larger tap time. Let us see what do we get. Larger tap time. When you see larger tap time, it is X minus 10. So when you see 25 minus 10, it becomes 15 hours. When you see here 3.75 minus 10, it becomes, the value will be in terms of something like 6.25 or something. When you see here, can time be in negative terms? No, it is wrong. So for X and X minus 10, you need not consider this. So the answer will be 25 hours and 15 hours. Okay. So the time taken by smaller tap to fill tank separately equals to X equals to what? How much? It is 25 hours. Clear? So again same, the time taken by larger tap to fill the tank separately equals to X minus 10 equals to 25 minus 10. It becomes 15 hours. So this is the solution.